Ladies and gentlemen, tell me, have you seen this person? Now you have. Today, I want to talk about Briar. I like Briar. I want to tell you why she's such a big success compared to her peers. But in order to do that, I have to talk about what went wrong with her peers. So I'm going to shoot a few examples here and there, so hopefully you pick up on what I'm putting down. To put it simply, I don't like a lot of the new champions. They don't stick with me, which is the complete opposite of what I used to think. I used to like seeing a new champion, even if it wasn't someone I was going to play or was interested in. But I still enjoyed seeing them being made regardless. I believe they always brought some sort of new fantasy to League, something unique, innovative, or cool. But nowadays, I think Riot's lost a lot of the magic that has made new champions interesting and special. How about we briefly go over some examples of what I mean? You have to forgive me, by the way, if you love these champions. I'm glad someone does, but I'm gonna slander your GOAT. I will be brief though, as this is still primarily about Briar, and if I don't be brief, I'll never stop pushing Riot around. Let's begin with identity. Someone like Aurora. Her title is The Witch Between Worlds, and yet I feel nothing about her entire kit lives up to that title. 7 years of development just to make her a bland AP burst mage with nothing unique. No sauce at all. But then you have Zaheen, which leans so hard on the fact that he's Xin Zhao and a mix of old Aatrox. Brother got nothing going on for him other than the fact that he's a glaive. It's like these champions can't stand on their own without something as a crutch, or they're so basic they feel like they have no identity. And sometimes their lore also kind of feels that way as well. To me, it feels like a cop-out. It doesn't feel natural. Like, oh my god guys, Zarya's always been an underground kid, so she has to know or meet Echo. Maybe it feels weird because we already have that archetype. I don't know. Anyways, I think it's funny because even someone like Necrit has pointed out how the writing has gone in such a weird direction, but it kind of has to, or else it feels disjointed. Plus, that guy worked hard to connect these random creations into this fantasy world. But there's one more unfortunate but intrinsic disjoint that will always exist with new champions. They never update older champions to have voice lines with new correlating champions. So all of this kind of culminates into me feeling kind of utterly disappointed with new champs sometimes. Like they're completely bland, so many uninteresting or uninspired things, maybe even sometimes designs. As if they're only promoted by the fact that they're simply new. I think people forgot how crazy some of League's older champion designs were like. Imagine getting Jin, Alawi, Kindred, Brad, Cleed, Tree Guy, Timothy Kencher, Asol, all within 2 years. That's insanity. Every one of these champions fundamentally introduced, asked, and added something unique to the roster every single time. Ivern is a jungler that literally doesn't kill camps. There's an ADC that doesn't like to shoot more than 4 times. Like, what the fuck is Kled, bro? He's a racist with 2 health bars? This isn't even his final racist form? They don't feel like they're crutching on something. These champions can stand on their own, and everything about them breathes something new into the game. So it makes me think, when I see a new champ, why did it go away? Why did Riot stop? Is it truly a lack of creative ideas? Perhaps risk aversion to create something daring? Maybe because certainly T and a lot of old Rioters moved on from champ design, even including August.
We need you back on the champion team, and when we see you back on the champion team, I will be honest, it is very, very possible that Briar is my last champion I will ever make. Not necessarily like 100%, like who knows? Life is full of surprises, but I am a design lead nowadays, and being a design lead means that a lot of the value I can add to Riot and the game is from like leading projects, which means I have a lot less time to do something like make a champion. Now that said, thanks for saying you'd like me to make a champion. I appreciate your faith in me. I actually really enjoy making champions. It's one of my favorite things to do. So if I was given the opportunity to make a champion in the future, I would definitely take it because I freaking love making characters.
I don't know, but all I know is, we got Briar. Look at her. There's not a single thought going in that head of hers besides hungry. Let's start from what I think she reintroduces back into League that I loved a lot. After all, this video is about her. Before even release, she already had a lot of traction and problems that plagued her. Problems we'll fully delve into later, but for now let's talk about her motion. How much motion did she have? One specific thing holds my interest, something magical that I think we lost within League, but I feel like Briar brought back. this shit. This is legit the fucking coolest thing Riot can do to sell a champion. This is so peak. And I know I got shooters because goddamn, I miss login screens.
She was everything to me. But they took her. And with her, they took my kindness and my mercy. That was their mistake. Because now, all I've got left is a cold heart. They thrive on doubt. They feast on fear. These wretched abominations blight this world, and every last one of them will perish by my hand.
Her teaser might be legitimately one of my favorites. The prison, the sound design, the horror buildup. People were trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. This shit had so much aura attached to it. And then leaks spoiled half the reveal. Maybe she was ruined by her leaks, maybe not. Whatever the case is though, I think I'm a rarity amongst people on this. Despite knowing what she was going to look like, I still thought she was really cool. I still think her launch was a great success. The aura was already so strong, you couldn't fathom that kind of shit nowadays. It's why I think Briar was such a big success in the past 3 years. She let herself do the talking. It's what I think a lot of popular, well-designed, and older champions had. People forget that when someone like Jhin entered the game, my man's killed 4 champs! Briar shares that kind of greatness. And to call back on the lore topic, Briar also sits perfectly outside and inside all the lore-related things without having to shoehorn herself into it. I think it makes her fit into the world a lot more naturally, which I also think lends to her characterization as well. Her personality is great. She's funny, she's cute, she's horrifying, but most importantly, she's goofy. Look at this goofy Gooberton. She be hitting that shit. Hitting like her gameplay. I swear to God, if you have not played Briar and never had the hit of that blood frenzy, my dog, you are going to need it at some point. This is why League is black tar heroin. It's crack you can only get from Riot, because Briar is so much fun. I call it the music makes you lose control ability. You just want to let loose. You yearn for blood. It makes you want to say things like,
"They always run."
it's this ferality that I think makes her so enjoyable, and it ties into her whole thematic very well. Even if her gameplay depth isn't the most advanced thing of all time, she has something I love to see in champions. She has this little learning curve, one that I think people who dedicate a lot of time onto her would appreciate. Not to get into too much of the nitty-gritty of it, but I'll mention my favorite thing. I call it the Yone syndrome. To be honest, it should be called the Camille syndrome, but you know how Yone E works? People still sometimes try to run away with it like a noob. Like Camille missing her E as if it could damage people. Things like that. I just conflate it with Yone because, well, people still can't pilot him. Anyways, Briar shares this little depth with controlling your frenzy, learning how targeting works, using her E, her Q, etc, etc. I love seeing that kind of in-depth in kits, and I think it's nice. It really matches her. Like, fuck, man. Everything is so good. What can I say? I love Briar. Get this GIF to the top of Discord now! She's honest. She doesn't have any bullshit. Watching some dumbass fly into the Nexus because they missed ult.
Fuck! Yeah, and he took my whole jungle. Really? Wait, who did I hit? Oh no! Wait, oh yes! Oh wait! Oh wait, it was good.
Diving into 2 towers just to eat someone alive.
I just standed on the stream. Le champion.
Chasing someone down until the ends of Earth, Shocker style.
And now we let the champ play itself.
Get off of me! Get off of me! He's gonna die. Yeah, you're so dumb. Ew!
Not to mention, she also reintroduced the diver archetype into the game again, after we haven't gotten one in like 9 fucking years. Literally Camille back in 2016. That's right, 9 years. We gotta move on, or else this video is gonna be way too long. So let's talk about her visuals. I'm not gonna go over everything, but I really love the way she looks. She has this giant ass pillory, nails stuck to her legs, her skin is more ashen white, etc, etc. Once again, I feel like everything perfectly fits. And not only does it fit, I feel like she's pretty special in comparison to most of the female roster. Unlike our traditional hot woman released, and not to say Briar isn't attractive, she's just not conventionally. For a girl with soulless eyes, she has nothing but soul. She's outgoing, she has a new outlook on her life, she has heart. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Briar is just good, man. Do you get the point? Anyways, let's address the feet in the room. I've always hated this quote-unquote drama of hers, because sexual censorship does not include feet. You know why? Because feet is an anomaly. If you are sexually attracted to an abnormal part of a person, that's called a fetish. That is why it's called a foot fetish. Briar has nothing sexual about her. If anything, she's more covered up. A lot of people also had a problem with her possibly childlike appearance, but I think that's the entire point, to make her look younger than most champions. Imagine designing the appearance of someone like Briar. I don't think she's supposed to look like Caitlyn, you feel me? That's the direction. She's supposed to be late college age, as literally confirmed by the creator himself. So at this point, what can you even say about this? The guy who invented the concept has confirmed it.
How old is Briar? I don't have an exact age for her, but she's around like late college. She's like around late college age is the thing. Like, there's two things that are important about Briar. She is not a child. Some people are calling her a child. She is not. She is an adult. And the other thing is she's not 1,000 years old. So she's not like the whole anime 1,000-year-old dragon trope. It's not that. Briar is like a young adult, a college student age. That is Briar's approximate age.
But I don't want to make this about arguing this point, even if I did a poor job a while back. I want this to be positive, because you should like Briar. So I'm going to finalize on my last thing. I'll always have a soft spot in my heart for Briar. Unfortunately, I don't think you guys are really going to relate to this, but Briar helped kickstart my channel. I kind of owe it to her that she made me who I am now. I struggled for a really long time to figure out why or what I even wanted to do. I knew what I wished for, but not what I wanted to give to the world to get there. But I think it's kind of poetic that I'm looping back to what gave me my start. So, like that video, and many more to come, I digress. If you like what I cooked up, subscribe-arena. Leave a comment telling me what you think. I fucking love reading. I love reading. I'm a reader. So, tell me anything. Open your heart if you need to. As a matter of fact, I hope to build a bright community one day. I want to one day change the stigma with League. I'm an underdog with a dream, and I want to see how beautiful it is at the top. So, thank you for watching. Thank you to all the people that left wonderful comments, by the way. And thank you for supporting me, even when I was at my absolute fucking lowest. I love you guys. I love this community. And dagnabbit, I love this game, brother. Oh, yes, sir, brother. I love this game. Yes, sir. Nothing like me black tar heroin. Am I right, fellas?